Yo! What is it, guys? Your boy kind of alone here, and yeah, I wanted to talk about this because I'm actually really kind of excited for it. But before that, please be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell. Video future uploads, and let's get into it. I hate myself because I have to say that. So Persona 3 is a thing, along with Persona 5 Tactics and Metaphor Fantasy. Now, sadly, they're all only coming to Xbox. Apparently, I guess Atlus just thinks Xbox is the most superior console. So, heck, this one isn't even coming out to Xbox One. It's only coming out to Xbox Series X and slash S. It's tragic, really. And you're just gonna have to buy an Xbox. People in Japan who don't own an Xbox because nobody in that country will ever touch Xbox because they think it's cringe, meaning leaving only PS5 and Switches that on the tables. What I'm trying to say is that Project Refantasy is coming onto the Switch and PS5, same thing with Persona 3 and Persona 5 Tactics. Anybody who thinks it isn't, stop worrying. Seriously, do you really think Atlus is stupid enough to not like money? Their company. And I'll always say this: companies aren't your friends, they aren't your pals, and they aren't your homies. Anybody who says that a company needs to start talking about your values and beliefs, keep note, they're only doing it because you're giving them your money. They don't really care. Anyway, enough of me being a cold-blooded, cynical, inhuman monster for 5 seconds, and let's talk about Persona 3. Also, apparently, Alejandro Sab, aka Kagi Films, is actually voicing Akihiko. He actually posted this on Twitter, to which, yay! I like Kagi. I like him a lot. Oh, ignore this. I'm gonna talk about that later. So, all in all, I actually just wanted to point out to one thing because overall, I honestly do love this whole trailer. It's honestly really looks good, and I love how they're using a whole barrel motif to. And I bet that when you switch to armory, the cylinder changes to just to armor, footwear, and accessories, and then the selling items, which looks really cool. Cool, and then we have this, to which then we have Hora, Tenebrosa, and then we have this. Now, you're most likely wondering, Connor, why are you focusing on this one specifically? Well, because ironically enough, there are people who don't like the fact that the UI of the game, they say it looks too Persona 5y and doesn't look like, well, the gun barrel motif that's here. And let me be honest, yeah, I'm just joking because I actually checked the gun barrel. I actually was like, really? Did Persona 3's mechanics, 3's value I look like a gun barrel? And I checked Persona 3 and Persona 3 Fest. They didn't really look like a gun barrel, so I thought they were mostly talking about Portable because that's the one with the most iconic, actually looking like one. Although you can most likely make a guess that it's like gears and cogs turning, but then that makes no sense because then how is it reversing back? So it has to be like a gun cylinder. And all in all, it looks cool and I like it, but let me make this Popcorn make this clear. There are been moments when I have used this whole UI and cylinder, and do you want to know what has happened to Papa Conrad? He accidentally presses A when he didn't mean to do a specific action. Like, let's say, for example, oh, I want to go and switch my personas. I ironically enough, think that I'm already there, and then I accidentally press a specific button because I think okay, I just need to go like what 1, 2, 3, 4, or I look away for a few seconds, for like a second. I'm like, okay, 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 boom, instant. I just try to go based off instincts, and I accidentally just press the wrong button. Like I go for a second too long, and boom, I fuck up, and I cause myself to hit the wrong button. Now, most people say, "Oh man, so you like the fact it's just personified streamlining?" Well, yeah, Look, we have for LB we have analyze, ice, ice up D-pad for tactics, down D-pad for survey, left and right for target, RB for assist, and menu for rush. I honestly like the fact that a good chunk of it's been kind of just lowered down, down, because it kind of works a lot better. Also, the gun barrel motif isn't really gone, even though the fact that none of them are using revolvers, like none of the characters in the show, this game use a revolver. They use pistols to call out their personas. Although most people can make the estimated statement that well, Makoto's constantly switching his persona, so you can make the sense that he's switching them it's not like how how you shift through a revolver's gun chamber. To which yeah, it makes sense. But then again, you look at how the whole how the value ice called upon, it actually is spinning into it like a revolver. So I don't really understand how that's bad. It's honestly a really good design choice. I literally listened to two other people talk about this and actually bring this up as good design for the battle UI, but everybody else ignores it. And then we have the menu. I just want to play it in animation for y'all. So look at how good this is. I swear, if we get a Persona 1 or 2 remake, because I don't want Persona 4 to be remade, I refuse to even want to touch that as a concept. Not because I don't want Persona 4 to be remade, but because I don't trust in our modern time that will actually respect some of the characters that exist within that game to actually stay true to their original stories. Kajinato! Oh wow, that was a weird cough. Because specific people can't read. But then again, this is video game fans. When has reading been their strong suit? Oh, no, that's me insulting myself as well. Well, well, that's not even a joke. Seriously, let me make this clear. I frankly do not like how people interpret kanji and Naruto in the most wrong and destructive ways possible, just to fit their own disturbed concept of reality. And if you're someone who likes that shit, but hey, let me make this clear. So long as you aren't pushing that shit onto others or saying that other people are wrong or somehow hate you or a specific group of people, we won't have problems. So long as you treat others with respect and understand that's not how other people interpret the character. Although I'm pretty sure most people just saw their shadows and I was listened to their dialogue for a few seconds and immediately came to the most stupid conclusion possible. Now, what's funny enough is that there is a whole mod to make now to change that to make Naruto trans, and you want to know the funny thing is they can't even get Naruto. They don't even know what type of trans person Naruto is. Is he a trans man, trans woman? They don't know. For some reason, they don't. That's not even a joke. That's actually what I heard from an actual person who was talking about this mod and how they didn't even know. No, but all in all, this UI looks so clean. I swear. But anyway, then we have Spiro Spero, and then we have Renaissance. And then we have Orpheus being summoned, and oh, Nyx was just right there for a few seconds. Now, I am very, very excited for Persona 3 Reload. And then we have RE Fantasy coming out in 2024 along with it. And we have Persona 5 Tactics coming out on the 11th, coming out on November 17th. I'm going to just say this. Atlus fans are eating good. And also, I have this little thing that I got from Sky Gaming Academy, in where, ironically enough, this might be Atlus's most subtle way at hinting at something big happening within this remake. Now, most people who are fans of Persona and already know this fact know that a specific member that Elizabeth, a member of the Velvet Room of Attendants, is currently trying to find a way to save somebody from from a tragic end. Now, ironically enough, when read this, when darkness fills the hour, while I breathe, I hope to be reborn. And ironically, Nyx was shown at the end. Most people think it's someone thinks it's Nyx. I think personally, I can't say who it is. You're gonna have to go watch that video. It's from Sky Gaming Academy. Go watch it. Give him a like. Don't tell him I sent you. And you just say that it was an anonymous person. But I basically left a comment saying that it was two specific characters that are very important to the plot of Persona 3. 3. 3. But all in all, somehow I believe personally we are going to get another story after we mostly complete the game, or maybe we might after if we do something specific. Like, we might get an entirely new route at the end of the game. Maybe some new game plus feature that allows us to change something. But now we need to talk about specific other things. Now, if you know anything about Persona, or Persona 3 in general, you know that there's Persona 3 Portable, in where you get the Femc, or that's what she's known by the community. She is a female protagonist and is for Persona 3 Portable, something that a lot of Persona fans believe, if not desperately pine for, or to be added into the mainline games in general. Now, ironically enough, what I like the most about the actual Femc in Persona 3 is not the fact that she's a female player, female protagonist, but because she's literally has a different story, different voice, and different options, and heck, even different social links from the male protagonist. She literally is an optional, a different story that you can partake within Persona 3. That personally is what makes me like her a lot as a gender option. No joke. I like it when the female character actually is an actual and sorry. I actually liked it because holy shit, I actually have a reason to go pick the girl option now, rather than just I'm a girl. Seriously, am I wrong for saying this? This is really amazing and a good idea. Although Atlus most likely just wanted to do this for a one-time thing only and not push it any further than a one-time thing. To which, again, if Atlus doesn't ever want to touch upon it, that's fine. But I'm pretty sure Persona 3 and Persona 5 3 Reload and Persona 5 Tactics along with RE Fantasy are all here to tide fans over per Persona 6. Which, I can't wait to see the videos of people just steamrolling bosses once the mechanics have been announced to actually upgrade and evolve upon it. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, there was one more thing I wanted to talk about. Let me just see. Where is it? Alright. There we go. Ironically enough, I watched a video from another YouTuber talking about how, they might try to pull some grandiose scene with Orpheus like they did in Persona 5 and how they didn't like that. Ironically enough, the way I look at this, because when you look at this face, does it look like some divine awakening? No, it looks like someone's about to fucking bust a nut. And not the good kind of busting, the bad kind, the oh dear Lord help me kind. And why do I think that? Well, let's just say the awakening in Persona 3 is not the same as it is in 1, 2, 4, or 5. What Makoto had to endure was not a fun one. As literally, when he called upon his other self, which is Orpheus, in the scene that should be badass for Orpheus, That shit happens. Now, the music may not show that I'm playing right now, but trust me, this is a brutal scene. Rip and tear. The guy, the being that was literally inside Makoto, literally bursts right through out of Orpheus in brutal fashion. Violent, rampaging. Like, seriously. Bosh. Like, this entity does not show mercy at all. So when I see this and I watch the first movie of Persona 3, I know that this scene means, oh shit, Makoto's losing control, oh, and the thing inside of him just bursted out and is now wreaking havoc. Heck, you see this whole colliding clustering of black particles, which then they just used to make Persona 3 Reload. Ironically enough, I think that might be Thanatos coming out, or something else entirely. I don't know, but yeah, this is what I personally wanted to talk about because holy shit. I mean, this is gonna be awesome, and I hope you guys are saving up. And if anyone's thinking, "Oh, Connor, you're gonna make a playthrough for something reloaded," no, I don't have my PC can't handle those specs. Hell no, no. I'll most likely just talk. I'll probably give it first impressions and put it up online using the trailer footage. That's good enough for you guys, right? I'm pretty sure you're all gonna be like, no, we want to see you play the game. Yeah, unless you guys can teach me how to properly connect my Switch to my laptop, and somehow figure out laptop and make it run perfectly, then heck, maybe I might just stream the entire game if I can use an in-game computer software to do it. Oh God, did I just give you all ideas? Nah, you guys probably won't watch it. But anyway, that's all I have to say for it. And honestly, I'm really excited, and I hope you all are too. But if you're Persona fans, then I hope you all are excited. And if you're RPG fans, and if you want to break away from Pokemon after getting a bit too old and thinking you want a little break, I recommend Persona. That or Demi-Kids. What's Demi-Kids? Ha! It's the game that should have gotten attacked by parents. Rather, this is the game that should have pissed off parents the most. I'm not joking. Seriously, that's not even a joke. That's the game that parents literally should have said was satanic. Without further ado, this is kind of alone. Signing off. Bye, and remember, like, subscribe, hit the bell, and the bell. Bye again.